So we're about to head to camp, check it out. It's been flooded again, which is pretty common for this time of year. It's the reason why I did so much bike riding and stuff last year, was that this place stays flooded quite a bit. So today is a 17-mile-an-hour wind. We're just now pushing about 42 degrees. We're going to head over to camp. We're going to check it out. There won't be any fires today because of the fire hazard potential. But in 3, 2, 1. So here we are back at camp. All it took was just a snap to get here. And you guys can get a walk around. You can see the water over there. And you can see where flood water pushed more debris down this way. Pretty muddy, pretty nasty. We can definitely tell the height of where the water was at, just because that was not there before, and a lot of the dirt and stuff is gone. So this is too muddy to really do any digging to work on the track today. You see that still got some water in there. Good news is this did survive. It's first one anyway. So we'll definitely enjoy that, and we'll start raking up leaves and stuff to start putting more up there. You can definitely tell it's slid down, so all in all, not a bad deal. I chose this because it was a pretty simple design. It was pretty straightforward and easy to do. Nails are cheaper than screws, so I opted for the nails. You know, you can do this with paracord, but I didn't really want to spend the time doing that. Paracord is something that's easy for somebody to take apart, walk off with. Nails can be done that way, but a little bit harder. And I do keep a spare tarp with me as well. So we can definitely see here that we had some issues here. It looks like somebody's tried to take it apart. So we'll fix that today and go that route. And you can just kind of see. So we found us a piece to get maybe 1 or 2 chunks off of it. No, I didn't cut this down. You can see this is waterlogged and it's going to rot. So we're going to take our Rat 5 knife. We're going to strip some bark off of it and go down from there. Kind of use it like a draw knife and go with that. So you can really see how dead this piece is. I mean, we can just basically shave all this bark off. Normally I would tell you to keep the bark, but this stuff is just overwhelmingly saturated. I don't know how much of this wood I'll actually be able to use once this is shaved down here. We'll find out how much of it is funky and how much of it is usable for that. It doesn't have to be extremely usable, but usable enough, right? One of the advantages of full tang is you can use them to kind of pry. So I'll bring you back when this is done. So if you're just starting bushcraft, if you come across wood when you cut into it, definitely doesn't produce much sawwood, sawdust. This stuff is so wet that it's actually sticking together. I would not trust either one of these pieces for any type of heavy duty structures, low bearing or anything like that. But for what I'm going to do with them, I think they'll be okay. So last year I took and made jute twine into a rope. Now this is Deadwood. This is not heavy, thick wood. not going to be hard to break, but it's definitely going to be the foundation of a table. And you see the jute twine did just fine. So even after all this, not a big deal. Well worth going through the process of making it and understanding how to take twine and turn it into usable rope. And I still have tons of that I can use for lashings and stuff like that anytime that I need to make it happen. So that's kind of the way we look at it there. Is you know, still a lot to do, a lot of projects, and this place definitely is starting to green up, and that's going to be the beauty of that. If everything keeps going the way it's going, we'll definitely see a different camp than what you saw before. Behind the camera there is a ton of wood that's been blown down, knocked down. A lot of things that can be harvested for fence lines and stuff like that. That's not going to be anything major. It's not really good to burn, but it's not a bad deal to stack up and enjoy it that way. So with that being said, we're going to pack up, we're going to get out of here, and we're going to enjoy the rest of the day at home and get something to eat and go that route. So I will talk to you guys next time, and with this we'll wrap this up for this section. Like, share, subscribe as always, right?